Right.
Ben's gonna tell me divine intervention. Now, I don't know about you guys, because I am perfect, but most people are not perfect. Right, Ben?
That's right.
4 out of 5 Ben say. All right? You can't make machinery parts super perfect. It's not possible.
Crazy.
And think of the small angles, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, that we're trying to achieve, we're trying to track. These really tiny angles. And consistently. So if there's a tiniest, littlest bump in that gear, it's going to affect that tracking rate, isn't it? So guiding is an electronic method using either a separate telescope or separate optics to talk to the mount to compensate for errors in manufacture. So it's going to tell the motor speed up a little bit, slow down a little bit to keep that star. Okay? So remember, guiding is not tracking. Now, we all have seen that blue manufacturer with the fork telescopes, no equatorial mount, and they track like this, right? Up, down, and then it goes down, over, down, right? You ever seen those things?
Yeah.
And they sound like this. Mead. They move. You ever heard that noise in the middle of a dark party? Mead. We've all heard that noise, right? Well, let's look at the constellation of Orion. You all recognize Orion, right? It's the most familiar constellation to any of us astrobugs. And as it rises in the east and sets in the west, something, if we're just looking at it without being equatorially mounted, we notice happening. As the night progresses, what is Orion doing? It's going across the meridian, but look at the angle that Orion is doing. Okay? It looks like Orion is going towards the sky. At the meridian, Orion looks like he's running along the sky, and then it looks like Orion's running to the ground. Right? That's because this Earth is spinning, or we had too much tequila, and there you go. Well, with an alt-azimuth, because it's not following Orion, but it's going up, over, in the camera's eye, it looks like Orion is spinning. Right? If I bracket, here's my bracket, and take that picture, and the camera doesn't change, now look, see how Orion looks like he's leaning back? Orion's, right? So you're going to get what's called field rotation. Now you can't, this is one of the reasons why an alt-az telescope is very difficult to do long exposure photography. There's always an exception. There's this cheap company called Plane Wave Optics. They're really not really cheap at all. They have really nice alt-az mounts. Beautiful. And they built into their mounts field derotators, where they actually spin the camera to compensate for that up, down, over movement. They cost a lot. And they're big. I think their smallest L series, and Jeff hopefully can correct me if I say this incorrectly, is like $18,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's